Titans run riot in our online lives. A tiny number of massive companies dictate the terms of public debate, free speech, and privacy, all in a race to profit from our attention, our data, and our content. How were these giants born, and how did they come to dominate the digital world through these extreme concentrations of power and resources? What does it mean for us, and how might we take that power back? Welcome to Taming the Titans. I'm Emily Hart, and in the 5 episodes of this upcoming podcast series, I'll be examining big tech and its huge power over us through a series of conversations with international experts on technology, monopoly power, and human rights. These titans are everywhere, in our pockets, our offices, and our homes. These companies and their services pervade our lives, and the decisions of a few executives now have more influence over our rights online than the decisions of elected officials. And those decisions affect the entire planet. As well as doing damage to online rights and democracy through invasive data practices and, at best, lax content moderation, their policies can spill over into physical violence, from the United States Capitol attack to the genocide in Myanmar and the ethnic violence in Ethiopia. All eyes are on Europe and the US right now, but Latin America is one of the next key battlegrounds, a vast market for online services and a very different backdrop for this debate. For each episode, we have one expert from Europe, where the conversation is crystallizing into a new legislative project, the Digital Markets Act, and one expert from Latin America, where the conversation is gaining force. Taming the Titans is a new podcast from human rights organization Article 19, available next week on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I hope you'll join me, along with the brilliant guests that we've brought together.
We're in a fight here. This is people against a very small transnational elite.
People in the global south, we have different rules, different needs, different priorities.
We need to continually learn from each other, use cases, best practices.
Concentration creates bottlenecks of power.
This is where the state is supposed to enter. We don't say this company is poisoning people with their product and it's your fault because you accepted to drink that poison.
The internet was built as a decentralized platform. The hopes that we all had on the internet as a democratizing power depends on that key aspect of the architecture.
I feel almost every day that this is a David and Goliath task, but David can sometimes win.